Flying into the Marble Canyon airstrip was certainly one of the highlights of our coast-to-coast journey in Arnaldo's Cessna 172. This is the first of a few extra videos I'm releasing from that coast-to-coast series. If you haven't yet, I highly suggest you watch the 7-part series after you finish this video. There were a few flights from this series that I think deserve their own dedicated video showing the details of the flight from start to finish. A nerded out raw flight video like this may not be your cup of tea necessarily, but I think there are certain flights that are unique enough to call for their own in-depth video, so here we are. Arnaldo and I have made our way across the southern United States, then up into northern Arizona to Page. Later in the day, we're planning to cut across the Grand Canyon through the VFR corridors, then head down to Sedona, Arizona to stay the night. If you want to see that absolutely epic footage from those flights down over the Grand Canyon and into Sedona, definitely check out the 7-part Coast to Coast series. Before heading towards the Grand Canyon though, we want to take a little side trip down to Marble Canyon, a 3,700 foot strip of pavement down below the rim of the canyon. While planning this whole coast to coast trip, Marble Canyon was mostly my idea, so Arnaldo has told me that I'll be doing the landing. We've woken up to frost covering the entire airplane, which is no joke. I think frost and the hazards that it presents deserves its own video at a later time, but the bottom line is we must defrost the entire airplane before flying. That's where the use of the checklist comes in.
Always use a checklist.
Now that the airplane is defrosted and we're ready to fly, we're going to go over the game plan one last time before starting the engine. Marble Canyon is a 3,700 foot paved runway that sits 3,603 feet above sea level. We'll be using a common traffic advisory frequency of 122.9 to announce our position and intentions to other aircraft in the area, if any. This runway does sit beneath the Grand Canyon special use airspace, so special rules do apply. Generally, you're not allowed to penetrate this airspace in this area below 8,000 feet above sea level. However, the FAA thought of that. The chart points to Marble Canyon and says landing and takeoff operations below 3,000 feet above the airport elevation within 3 nautical miles of the airport are authorized. That gives us permission to spiral down over the airport as long as we stay within 3 nautical miles and our intention is to land. The same goes for spiraling up after takeoff. So now we'll do our run up on the ground at Page and depart northbound. We'll make a right downwind off Page and make our way over to Marble Canyon, land, and grab some breakfast.
Page Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1709er Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 03 Celsius. Dew point -01 Celsius. Altimeter 3039er. Remarks. Density altitude 3,400.
Okay. Alright, run up checklist, brakes set.
Brakes are set.
Fuel selector on both.
Both.
Trim set for takeoff. Flight controls for incorrect.
Yep, they are.
Alright, instruments cross-check, calibrate.
Let's check these again. That's good. Yeah, good.
Mixture set for best power.
It was about here.
Primer is in and locked.
Yes.
Throttle to 1700. Magneto test.
F mag. 103, 107, 105. Good. Right mag.
And Page traffic volunteer is
60.
on taxi
Good.
Alpha crossing runway 7 and
Suction
T5.
works. We got fuel, oil pressure, batteries charging.
Alright, and carb heat test.
Carb heat. I get an RPM drop.
And idle check closed. Throttle friction lock set as desired. Once
G
you
idles.
Once you recover.
Friction lock.
Alright.
And
we'll wait on the pre-takeoff checklist.
yeah. Just gonna under at 1200. Have to warm up a little. Alright, so pre-takeoff, well, we're gonna go full power.
Yeah, pre-takeoff flap set 0 to 10.
0.
And mixture set for best power.
Alright, so we'll go
You got
test
nobody
that out
behind you.
now.
Nothing behind you.
Alright, getting 20. Alright, that's where it started to drop.
There you go. Perfect. That's exactly how I'd do it. Carb heat is as soon as you come back to idle. Alright, carb heat off.
Carb heat is off.
Transponder is squawking altitude. Our heading bug is set.
Lights.
That's your track and heading bug where you want them.
What's going to be our track out of here? 3-3.
Alright, landing lights on, strobes on.
Yep.
And time no brakes release, abort plan.
Alright, abort plan. I'd say if we're by the FBO and we haven't taken off,
Alright.
should abort.
I concur.
We've got a downhill grade here, so we should definitely be off before then.
Alright, pre-takeoff checklist is complete.
Okay,
Ready?
Let's go. Ready.
Page traffic, Skyhawk 90337 Hotel, taxiing onto runway 33, going to be right downwind departure to the southwest, Page.
Alright, final's clear.
And final does look clear.
Alright, I see a big 3-3. 3-3 on the compass. 3-3 on my gyro. Full power. $55. 60, and we are off by the FBO.
Alrighty. Good stuff, good stuff.
Look at the terrain just drop in front of us.
That's so cool. Page traffic, Skyhawk just departed runway 33, just off the end of the runway, making a right crosswind. Gonna make a right downwind departure, runway 33, Page. Awesome. Page traffic, Skyhawk 9337 Hotel, turning on a right downwind, runway 33, going to depart at the southwest, Page. Whoa, big canyon down there. God, there are some good off-roading trails down there. Is that Horseshoe Bend right there? Looks like it.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, yeah, we're above pattern altitude.
Alright. About a mile to the east of the airport. Page traffic, Skyhawk 9337 Hotel, climbing through 5,700 feet, about a mile to the east of the field, going to depart the area to the southwest, climbing. Page traffic.
Turn the heat on a little bit, please.
Monticello area traffic, Dempster 100, uniform Victor, currently 8 miles south of the airfield, inbound for taxi 0.
I'm going to bring her up to 67. I want to have at least 1,000 foot clearance.
I hear ya.
Call me picky.
Huh? I will call you picky. I'm picky too, that's okay. Little dwelling of Page, Arizona. Like a mini Hoover Dam over there. See right off the right wing down there?
I guess that's what makes Lake Powell.
Yeah. That's crazy that we were standing right down there yesterday.
Got 1229, so we have Bryce Canyon on the radio.
Marble Canyon.
Or Bryce Canyon. Marble Canyon. Okay, Mr. Know-It-All.
I'm just reading the chart. Oh, I thought that was a runway right there. It's a paved road right along the river. But it was long and straight, and it looked like it had a turnaround at the end. I was like, holy crap, that's not Marble Canyon, is it? We can't do that.
Alright, we're entering the boundary. I believe that's it.
I agree. Oh, dude, that is epic.
Alright, so you just want to do an overflight?
Yeah, we'll make a pattern. You can kind of go out a little wide, stay within 3 miles, and then come in if you want.
Well,
That's left traffic. I mean,
left traffic for 3. I watch my cooling here. Might have to circle. Or
yeah, just watch your. It's coming up. We can spiral down. It's no big deal when we get over the airport. Marble Canyon traffic. You got a Skyhawk about a mile to the east of the field. We're at 6,000 feet. We're gonna spiral down and enter a left downwind for the northbound runway, Marble Canyon.
ah, look at this.
That's our runway right down there. This is some gnarly terrain.
Take a quick look at the windsock just in case.
Windsock is calm.
Alright. So we're 1,500 above the field. I'll keep it at 1,500 above the field here. Alright, pre-landing checklist.
Brakes, pedal test.
Test it.
Landing lights
Actually,
on.
test yours because you're doing the landing.
They're good. Landing lights on.
Lights on.
Autopilot off.
It's off.
Seatbelt, shoulder harnesses, just and locked.
Yep.
Mixture set.
Yep.
Carb heat on.
Carb heat on.
Fuel selector on both.
Both?
And fuel is required. Or flaps is required, rather.
Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that.
Alright, pre-landing checklist complete. Marble Canyon, Skyhawk, turning a left downwind 03. Gonna be a full stop, hopefully, Marble Canyon.
Hopefully.
I mean,
There you go, you're at pattern
altitude. These are power back, gonna trim it out. AP is off, flight director's off. Alright. Just watch your knees.
Yep.
Alright.
Gonna hit my knees.
Boost pump, cow flaps, carb, heat, gas on the fullest tank, undercarriage down and bolted. Mixture is set. Prop, power set, trim, straps, flaps. You're strapped in?
I'm strapped in.
Gonna be a beam here in just a second, so I'm gonna ease the power out, holding the nose up, waiting for the wide arc. There's the wide arc, 1,1000, 2,1000, 3,1000. There's 10 degrees flaps, and let the nose start coming down. Red, blue, green, the runway is clean. Just gonna shoot for a nice stabilized approach here. 75 knots is what I want. Marble Canyon, Skyhawk, left base 03, Marble Canyon. About 74 knots, that's pretty good. Nice and stabilized, nice and stabilized. It's notifying us we're leaving altitude, we're on a left base. Our final looks clear, the runway looks clear. 1,1000, 2,1000, 3,1000, 20 degrees flaps. Marble Canyon, Skyhawk, turning final 03, Marble Canyon. Power's coming out. We're a little high. It's hard to tell because there's non-standard markings.
And it's a skinny runway too.
It is a skinny runway. Put it into a little bit of a slip here. Wind is calm, so that's good, about 66 knots. When I put it into a slip, I gotta be sure to get that nose down to keep that speed up. Coming in too fast. I'm gonna see if I can arrest this speed. Now we're gonna hold her off, hold her off. Hold her off, hold her off. There she is. We're holding the nose
rough
up.
Pavement, yeah. Save my nose.
Yeah, treating it kind of like a soft field landing. Marble Canyon Skyhawk rolling out 03 Marble Canyon. That was a rough runway for being paved. Alright, where are we parking?
I guess we go anywhere.
Just kind of along the pavement here, huh? We'll chalk it with a couple rocks.
Ooh, we're gonna have to push it uphill.
Push it uphill. Alright. We are parked, strobes off, landing light off, and just check everything. Circuit breakers are everything. Are
Flaps
good.
up.
Flaps coming up. Run through the after landing checklist. Carb heat is off, strobes, landing light, pitot heat is off, mixtures required, trim, and transponder squawk and VFR. Okay. Alright, avionics. Absolutely epic. Down in this deep canyon, right? Was that not like the coolest approach? It's left traffic, and this plateau is kind of in the way, but when you're up at pattern altitude, you're like 300 feet above it. Just absolutely amazing. So beautiful here. This is by far the coolest airport and the coolest approach that I've done. Probably that you've done too. It's awesome. So we're gonna try and catch the restaurant here and grab some food. Supposedly it's pretty good. It's the Marble Canyon Trading Post. I just can't get over how awesome it looks here. The food was absolutely fantastic. I got what was called the Belt, bacon, egg, lettuce, and tomato, and it was the best BLT I've ever had. For the rest of the day, this trip down here remained in my head as one of the coolest parts of the day. But of course the day had several other epic moments, and to see those you can go watch the 7-part Coast to Coast series. I felt this video was important to go into detail about because there were a lot of things that went into planning for this landing given the airspace, weight and balance, and performance requirements for this little runway, etc. We taxied out and I performed a soft field takeoff technique given the rough runway conditions so we could keep the nose gear off the ground. We departed the opposite way we landed so we wouldn't climb out right over the village. The wind was calm so we were fine with departing the opposite direction. If you liked this video, be sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to aviation101.com/store where I sell some Aviation 101 merch as well as some custom products that I've designed. More of those custom products are coming very soon. Stay tuned for new releases. The next video will also be a sidebar from the Coast to Coast series as I show the full-length flight from French Valley to Santa Monica, California through the LAX Bravo. Also, the next series will be kicked off in February, so keep your eyes peeled for part 1. Until next time, I want you to stay happy, stay healthy, stay current, and of course, stay proficient. We'll see you in the next one.